Stirrup position. I can look for the lasso, just one way of controlling. So I'm bringing my right foot over his hip, passing from my right to my left. And we looked at different ways of playing. This card standing, but now he's dropping to his knees. If he doesn't make that grip, I'm immediately pulling close guard and into cover guard. But if he makes that grip, which will be a smart thing to do, okay, I have the grip with my right hand, my left finds the sleeve, and we looked at last time how I can turn my shin inside to break the grip, and then I'll be pulling this to my hip and getting this overhook lasso. And we looked at the options to lato here, triangle, which would be the best options. But sometimes when he makes that grip here, and you try to break it, sometimes his arm ends up in the middle, kind of between your legs here. Okay, so rather than fighting to get that back, I still put the whizzer on here. Okay, so again from here, I'm not really going to pass the lapel over to this grip because I want to get my leg over the top of Carl's head. So from this position, I'm bringing my leg over, and my hand finds my thigh like so. Okay, so my other foot is in the hip. I'm just going to make a frame on Carl's shoulder, but now to put pressure on his arm, I'm going to win the underhook on this arm here. Okay, and from there, as I turn my hip, I just have a shoulder lock here. So again, placement of this foot, driving with the knee, which is putting tension on Carl's arm, and I'm using this underhook to turn my body this way. Okay, so it's called a baratoplata. Again, there's a whole system on that, but it's just one of the things that's in this system. So from our stirrup position, I put in the lasso, starting to play the game. Carl drops to his knees, and he makes that a grip again, so I get sleeve control. But in the process of me breaking this grip, Carl's arm ends up between my legs. So I sit up and I win the overhook. So I'm putting the crook of my arm in Carl's arm. I wouldn't grab the lapel here because now I want to get my right leg free, but if you want, you can grab on to the collar just so he doesn't get away. That's all I want there. And now from there, my foot's already in the hip. I'm just bringing this leg over the top of Carl's head, and now I find my thigh with my left hand. Okay, now I'm going to win the underhook, and now from there, just be careful on this. My foot's on the hip and I'm pinching my knee into the shoulder to put tension in the arm, and then I just start to turn my body. So it's very much like a chimera. You're putting a lock on a shoulder here. Everyone has different flexibility, so don't just yank it on, guys. One more time on that. From our stirrup position, I'm putting my right foot over the hip. Maybe a time you would go into this is if Carl isn't staggered. If Carl's staggered like this, I'm straight into my worm, and I can start to play the whole game from here. But sometimes he'll not present that leg, so that would be a good time if his legs are kind of parallel position to work the lasso and then work on trying to break him down. But maybe he comes down to the knees, and when he's got this grip, I find sleeve control. But the minute I turn my knee in, Carl decides to bring his arm to the inside. So I'm sitting up and I want the crook of my arm and Carl's arm. Rather than passing the lapel like we did in the last technique, I want to control his posture, so my hand will just grab the lapel. Foot's on the hip, and now I'm bringing my leg over his head. The hand that's on the collar now is going to grab my own thigh, and I pinch my elbow to my body. Left foot's on the hip, so I'm bringing my knee towards his armpit to put tension in the arm. And now my right arm comes under, and I underhook, and I just start to turn my body. Okay? A bit of a weird one, but